July 30th, 2026. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for popping by my garden. Well, this is my little greenhouse. I am coming to you from Canada, just outside of Ottawa, and it's Zone 5A-B. And yeah, if you have the time, I'd like to show you what I have growing in the front yard. It's 9 a.m., about 20 degrees, and it's been a very wet summer. Lots of fires going on, and my heart, my thoughts and prayers are with everybody who lost their gardens, whether it's through fire or water, storm of any kind. Yeah, my heart's with you. I am ready to show you everything I have in the front yard. I have a lot in the front yard, probably, I don't know if it's just as much or more in the backyard. I have more flowers in the front. So now that I finished uploading the backyard, I can focus on the front yard. It's a bit harder in the front yard because there's a lot of traffic and it's garbage day. So the garbage trucks just went by. You can tell I'm annoyed by the traffic. Yeah, so annoyed. It might happen in several clips, but if you have time, I'd appreciate your company. Well, my name is Robbie. If you're new here, I'm happy you stopped by. And yeah, I've been gardening for a few years. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do have a real passion for plants. And yeah, their medicinal properties or benefits. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go check it out. Since I ended in the backyard, I wanted to show you the side because I put a few cosmos on the side along with, these are new foxglove I bought from somebody. These are apricotta. I've been trying for a couple of years now to get the really nice tall foxglove, but I only ended up with the short hybrids, so I pulled them. And I want them to be as tall as these mullins. This isn't the biggest mullein I've seen. My friend Mandy had the biggest one in her yard. So yeah, mullein is used for lung issues. Very good, especially if you are very congested with mucus. If you dry and smoke these leaves in a pipe, it won't be long before you're coughing up big globs of sticky mucus. And the flowers, if you put them in olive oil, they're used for ear infections. Oh, but before I forget, the famous self-heal. This is a weed, but she's not a weed. It's also known as heal-all, self-heal. I let her seed. I'm trying to get a nice big patch, but one of the best weeds you'll have in your yard. They say even with women that have vaginal issues, you can make a tea and douche with it, but it's a very good tea to consume. So yeah, if you see this weed anywhere in your yard, it's probably gonna look like this if you mow. And these are the candy tuft. They're like a fairy flower. So they came back from last year. I just let them seed because they're really low and cute. So this is the side. Another Cosmo. Another mullein, and this was a beautiful peony. Peony. My echinacea. I'm sad I haven't seen a lot of bees yet this year. My bachelor button. It didn't like a pot, or I put too much in a pot. I really love her, but I don't have a lot of space, and she will spread. So, yeah. Let's see. This is Peaches and Dreams Hollyhock, and I've been pulling a lot of rust leaves off of her and spraying her with milk. You see the rust? I don't know. It's pretty bad. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. I have a piece of copper. I don't know if it'll help my hollyhock, but I'm gonna try and wrap it around in there somehow. Okay, now she is trimmed, sprayed, and has copper. He's wrapped her right there, connected her there. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I guess I should have to pluck down low, but there you go, girlfriend. Hope that helps. Milk apparently helps, and I've been really trying, but she still has a little bit of fungus. I hope to see her though. This is summer savory. I showed you winter savory in the back, and yeah, summer savory is amazing. Derek makes the best fish cakes, and he puts a little bit of summer savory. And I started growing summer savory during COVID because when we went to buy some, it was like $20. I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, she'll self-seed like dill and cosmos. So I have her here, and I have some over there. I had one morning glory that took. The other morning glory I had here was not a climber, so I pulled her. But I do have some sweet peas that aren't doing so well here. I don't know if she'll come around or not. This is a dahlia that wasn't doing good, and I put it here hoping she'd come around, but we'll see. Some more zinnias, because all of a sudden I want to be a flower farmer. And sweet potato, and here's my celery. These were the runts, so they're slow. I killed my other ones, but I might get a harvest. I'm gonna have to wrap them later. I don't know if anything's munching on it, but celery is an herb, not a vegetable, and it's very medicinal. And if you haven't tried the celery juice trend, oh, it's so worth it. So worth it. So yeah, dill comes up everywhere because it's dill weed. Here is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful labyrinth. I wish I could have had her in the ground like last year, but I ended up with gall in the bed, and I was scared to put all the dahlias in there because they say once the disease is in there, takes 2 to 3 years before it's out. But Fong says, no, just throw those dahlias away and get new dahlias, and who cares? Plant them there. So he might be right. I think I'm just going to plant them there next year too. These are apricot cosmos, so they'll be the same color as this. Those are the ones I was trying to propagate for the back, but I'm really excited. And I have a canna lily that took a little while. I don't know if she's going to reach the top or not, but we'll see. A friend of mine gave me this grow box when he was moving. I'm so excited because the filing cabinet, well, that was a flop. Another labyrinth. So I thought this would be cute with the apricot color. And this is Shimmer Celosia. I'm in love with this. I can't tell you how much I love this. And I planted small ones on the front because they say for flower farmers, their biggest mistake is not planting a second succession of flowers so you have more flowers in the fall. But anyway, these are amazing. So here is a wild carrot going to seed, and you won't be able to tell the difference between a wild carrot going to flower and your regular carrot. The original carrot came from the wild carrot, Queen Anne's lace. And in the wild, they say you know the queen because she has hairy legs. So that's how you don't get her mixed up with the poison hemlock. But I don't find the poison hemlock look very much like her, but I guess if you don't know plants, it would. So dill, more dill, and these are my onions. I am pretty happy. I'm gonna pull some to do some ferments. Charles Dowling, I learned from him, he lets the onion bulbs grow together like that. And then, yeah, he just takes one off at a time. I gotta get some weeds out of here. So here's the other summer savory. It's going to flower, and then it'll seed. Just like this chamomile. This whole bed will probably be full of it next year if I allow it. And another, this is Queenie Lime Orange Zinnia. This is part of the Aurora series. Another wild carrot growing out of the mulch. You will have it forever. So I come out and I chop them all off to make sure they don't really seed everywhere like crazy. So here I have some zinnias in the back with some cosmos in the back sides. These are the apricota and the rubenza, but I noticed the rubenza down there not doing too well at all. So these are Aurora, and I think I might even have a salmon in here. This is a copper boy in the grow bag. I do prefer them in the ground. So I do know, I learned this year. This is only my second year growing dahlias. So you learn every year something. So I have a mix, or no, I think these are all white because it's the year of the fire horse and I wanted to cool down the energy entering the front door. They say if your house front door is south facing during a fire horse year, you can tone it down with some pale colors. Although I did put some fire colors everywhere else. Here's some of the zinnias and dahlias. I picked cafe au lait, Copper Boy. This is the giant Veneri wine. Zinnia, gosh. This I don't know the name of. These are Madam Butterfly. Twilight Girl. Pretty sure this is Lindsay Michelle, but I don't have the name, so I'm not sure. This is my Myrtle, Myrtle's Folly, Copper Boy, and this is the Veneri's Giant Salmon. I'm in love with her. And this is the Aurora series. She has different shades. She comes in different colors. And this is the Oklahoma White. I have Oklahoma Salmon, Oklahoma White. And then these, I don't know, maybe because they're in a pot, they're smaller, but they're supposed to be these. This is just editing Robbie, and I realized when I was showing you the flowers, I didn't show you Castle Drive. So I wanted to show you that in case somebody was wondering. Castle Drive. She's so pretty. This is the best morning glory so far. And I have to get her to go over that way. This one, not doing well. She might be coming around, but I don't know. We had so much rain. And yeah, the leaves are not looking the best. You think I would have cleaned up before I showed you, huh? Well, this is real life. These are also the Oklahoma White. And I started some beautiful black-eyed Susans. I'm pretty sure they're black-eyed Susans. I don't know if they're like Rudbeckia looks like black-eyed Susans too, right? But they're wild ones. And the dill everywhere. I'm gonna have to pull this. Red sunflowers. They're so pretty. I gotta come out and chop off some of them. I put some cosmos in here. I removed the zinnias I had in there. They weren't getting any sun, and I did have a morning glory in there that didn't end up being the climber one. Pulled that out. Now I have nothing to grow up my trellis. So kind of sad about that. So maybe I'll put some lights or something. And she is Lark's Ebb. And here's supposed to be Crichton Honey. Crichton Honey. I don't know. I lost the tag. Crichton Honey. Oh, this is a beautiful red Diplodenia. I should have put her in the pots in the front. I overwintered her, and then I took a clipping and I got extras. This is like $35, $40. So I overwintered her, and I'm glad I did because that saved me. This is my Cape Breton rock. Yeah, also a heart. And more black-eyed Susans that I am not going to name black-eyed Susans. I want to change the name, so I'm going to call them Little Sunshines. I think that black-eyed Susans is an awful name. It's like whatever. Oh, that's my Japanese beetle bucket. The Japanese beetles, it's like they're always having orgies, whatever, orgies, taking turns. I am about to kill all these guys, but look at them. They're always at it. I'm gonna rip this out and put something new. I don't know, I'm done with that. It was pretty, but I'm done with it. See? More dill. Dill will come up anywhere and everywhere. Here's my big patch of white yarrow. That's why I don't need any more white yarrow. So all the white yarrow that's coming up in my Colorado mix, I am going to pull up. I have to thin this out. And next year, I don't know if I'll have this box. I have more yarrow here. It's only because I'm really looking for specific colors, like the pinks and the yellows. They're so pretty. And here is beautiful hydrangea. Yeah, I love my new little friend. She might get too big here, I don't know, but for now, she's gonna be here. And my neighbor Fong says, no. No, it'll be too big and it'll spread under the ground. So, I don't know how long she'll be here. She's starting to look nice and green now. She was a bit yellow. Fong gave me these flowers and he just told me that they'd look better if I fed them. I know, Fong, you're right, you're right. Get to it, Robbie. It's seriously hard to do a video out here with the traffic. This one is Rock Run Ashley. I wasn't sure about her for a while. I don't know if she's even gonna grow very big. This being the 30th of July. There's Cafe au Lait in the grow bag. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do grow bags for dahlias again. This is Thomas Edison, one of the first dahlias I fell absolutely in love with. She's about to flower. So, and I have some apricota foxglove that I planted in there, not getting much sun, but next year they'll be tall in the middle. See, this is the hollyhock with that rust coming. And these are apricota, and these are from last year. Like when I tell you that cosmos are like a weed, look at this. One of the seeds fell and she's growing right out of the mulch. So, and wild carrot. Like you won't tell the difference between a wild carrot and a regular carrot. See, here's another wild carrot. Another Oklahoma. Yeah, this is another dahlia that's been struggling. I'm not sure the name of her. Not sure where I put the tag. Anyway, this is the hollyhock. It's supposed to be a nice so that's this bed. I don't think this bed's gonna be here next year. I think I want to open it all up. This is a weed, but it's a very good weed, so I let it grow. This is curly dock. Curly dock, and these get really dark brown. And people use it to make flour. So I will pull it out before it reseeds everywhere, but I wanted to show you. Here's another patch of Colorado yarrow. See, I want the pinks. Go with the celosia. And I had some yarrow in here in this short grow bag. And yeah, not doing as well. Here comes another garbage truck. Gotta pause. Here's a little celosia I put there. Maybe I shouldn't have. That's how it goes sometimes. You just plop things wherever and then realize later, why did I do that? Well, I hope I can get this done without too much more traffic, but it's probably impossible. See what I mean? Well, it is what it is. So anyway, back to the yarrow. I'll be pulling out any of the white and sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, I noticed a little catnip here. That's a weed, but it's catnip. So last year, this was my dahlia bed. And now it's my zinnia and Cosmo bed. Oklahoma white. Ooh, I gotta stand you up. This is Rubenza Cosmo. And this will be the apricot. I didn't really think it through with all the heights. So note to self, make sure you measure your heights before you plant your zinnias next to each other, because the Oklahomas are shorter than the Benaries. And this is the Benaries giant salmon. Oh, hello, so pretty. Although this is part of the Aurora. So this is the Benaries salmon, I think, too, with this. But I'm getting them mixed up with the Aurora. The Aurora. This Aurora, I got a dead head. But I'll come in with snips later. Queenie lime orange. It's supposed to be. Yeah, next to another salmon. She's beautiful. I'm in love with her. Just like these Rubenza Cosmos, so pretty. And this was a volunteer sunflower, so I said you can grow wherever you want to. I didn't plant her. Online though, she kind of looks like the Queenie Lime red. So maybe when I got the Queenie Lime orange, it was mixed in with her. But she goes really nice with the Queenie Lime orange and the reddish brown sunflowers I have up there. And I think this is the biggest dill I've ever seen her grown. Like, look at this one dill head. Like, what? This is one dill head. One dill head. And look how many heads it has. Gonna have seeds to the cow till the cows never come home. But aren't these pretty? I love them. And this dill, as you see, it volunteered to grow there. And the zinnias I don't like in grow bags either. And these are really small ones from the Dollarama. I don't recommend. These aren't doing as nice as I thought. And I stained there, and I'm supposed to put something for it to climb, and I haven't got around to it yet. I wish they were prettier. But see, another dill decided to grow at the crack, and now I have dill everywhere. That's how it goes. That's why they call it dill weed. Look, just like the summer savory. It's like a weed. You'll have it forever if you plant it once. So since I'm in the front, I have to show you Fong's tomato plants. I said, Fong, you win. Look at them. This is my Mennonites. These are my Mennonites. I said, never mind Jack and the beanstalk. It's Fong and the tomato stalks. He knows how to feed his plants. So what he does, he takes topsoil, mixes them with his leaf and grass clippings and tops them. So the soil was down here, and then he just keeps layering it like he does these tomatoes over here. I gotta show you. I couldn't believe it. Oh my goodness, Fong. He knows how to grow. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that. They're so strong, too. Look how thick and strong they are. Gosh. See how nice and green they are and healthy? It's like, Fong, come and feed my tomato plants, will you? I have no grass. I have no grass. Look at all the flowers on them. What? Tell me they don't love Fong. And there's a big zucchini plant. And I helped him plant potatoes here, and he brought me a feed of potatoes. They're almost done there too, but look at these zucchinis. Hello. Time to pick your zucchinis, Fong. Anyway, that's some of Fong's stuff. So that's that. And while I'm at it, look at his hot peppers. You win, Fong. You win. Look at these. These are Thai peppers. Are you serious? Are you serious? Beautiful. Yeah, these are the most amazing smelling flowers I've ever smelled. And every time you get out of the car here, you can smell these. They smell so amazing. Oh, I just got water up my nose. It's beautiful. Oh, and he has baby's breath. I tried to grow baby's breath. It wouldn't grow for me, but at least I'm gonna take some of the seeds. Well, that's gonna conclude my end of July front yard garden tour. I hope you're still here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the walk around the garden with me. I really appreciate your company and value your time. So I hope you learned something, or you had a laugh, or it was inspired to grow something. Anyway, take care. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Look, we match. I'm bringing a bouquet to dinner.
Dream